Play ball. 3.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And now here is Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Musgrove back to work. And a foul ball. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The wind of the pitch. Inside, almost got him. One-two now. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appealed to third. Didn't go. Now all even up. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is inside and a full count now. In the air to left center. Andujar makes the catch, and there's one gone. One down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. One out, bases empty.
Bogart.
That's a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
We need you right now. Let's go. Your pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. The pitch.
Helpful.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike.
High fly ball out to left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
On a line out towards center. Myers makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. Foul ball there.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Almost got him.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And there's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Harper leads off first with 1 away. In the air, right field. And it's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3 games.
Play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ready to go for the last. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
On to the 4th. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Pavetta back to work. Myers checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the catcher.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers.
Myers.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but...
Base is empty, one away. Brett Myers digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one way outside, and the count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time. JT Realmuto next to bat for Philadelphia. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the 2nd game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
1 down, Phillies down the run. High fly ball, right field. Andujar should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Throw is on the line, and he scores. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. 3-2 the final score.
Let's play ball. 3.
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and welcome in. Still in the first inning with 2 gone.
Meyer.
Brett
Ball
Myers
one, no strike.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Righty delivers. That's
No, that's off the
outside,
plate.
and
Ball
it's
2.
2-1. And
Three
another
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there.
Ready to go for the last half. So up next, Brett Myers worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard hit right side. On to France. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors in a man. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
Campusano.
0-2 now. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having.
And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Phils down by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Outside. In the air, left field. Laureano pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Luis Campusano. That's a hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. And what a 2-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's in there at the knees. Man at first, 1 away. a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike free. One gone, runner at first. Laureano comes up to hit. Right-handed reliever. And that's a base hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never... The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display.
Let's play ball.
Welcome to those just joining us. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. We've got one away here in the first. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Lowe has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. He just has that.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Josh Lowe. And here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it in.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Peraza settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brett Myers will hit next. That's through there for a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Good eye right there.
1-0.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple. They lead 4-0. Back in Anaheim. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. And a foul ball.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And there's one away.
And no, they haven't.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And it's through for a hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. He will score. And it's an 8-run lead.
That way to square up on that ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
There's a strike. One out, bases empty. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Foul ball.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball.
Runner,
The pitch. Runner takes off. Oh, nice stop at first. Steps on the bag for one. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Hey, come on, big dog.
2 outs. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. That's long gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 13-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been.
Play ball. 3.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us.
And
John
leading
Shambi
off
with Chris. Singleton. And now Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
Pitch. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Darno. And quickly one away in the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter.
And now the lefty.
Soler.
Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time up.
Brett Myers.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And delivers outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. And that's a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Trout settles under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Gets under it and pops it up. Neto drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's one down. So 1 gone with a runner at third. JT Realmuto steps in. And a pitch. This to third.
Leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loved.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers, 1 for 3. That one fouled off.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution.
First and second, one out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him. But
and now for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Myers.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and deals. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Harper leads off second with nobody out. Way high with that one. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
At the belt and fires. And that one hammered. Siri going back. And that ball is out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run,
one out, bases loaded. And now Logan O'Hoppe. Here comes a pitch. That's towards center. He's under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. The throw home. Safe. He beat the tag. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think
Let's play ball. Take your base. Ball 4.
Welcome to those just joining us.
Batting
John
fourth,
Sciambi with Chris
the center
Singleton.
fielder,
We've got one
Brett
away here in the first.
Meyer.
Liner, base hit. Trout hustles it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third.
Hey, he's in
Runners
there.
now at the corners.
You're out. Out.
Now the left field. Josh Look. So in now for the Angels, Nolan
The
Shanuel.
first baseman, Nolan
The line to kick the pitch.
Shanuel.
That's a hit.
Batting fifth,
You'll often hear the phrase
The catcher.
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right here.
the
Here's a
center
big
fielder,
power threat. Brett Myers.
Brett
1 for
Meyer.
1 with a single so far.
Come on now, big fella.
Ball
First
1.
pitch misses. Righty to the plate. That one
2-0.
way inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. Grounder might be 2. And it gets by him. Flying around third is Turner. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. Goes to third, but he beats it. And everyone's safe.
You always hear people saying be sure of one when talking about double play turn. Well, he didn't even do that right there. I think he was thinking way ahead of the play, trying to get the feed to second too quickly, and just lost concentration on picking up the ball cleanly. That hurts to get nothing out of what should have probably been 2 outs.
Left-hand hitter waits. Out there to center. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 4-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Adele going after it. Nabs it, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 1 base hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers, 1 for 2.
Meyer.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. This is Bryson Stott. Myers stands at first with 1 out.
Second base, Bryson Stott.
Runner on the move. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on with 1 out. Digging in, Alec Bohm. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And a pitch. And that one sliced foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And he deals.
No, inside.
Outside. And the count's full. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They still lead it though, 6-1. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Oswald Peraza.
Line drive, base hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
Now
I'm not going to leave this in the
baseman.
umpire's hands.
So 1 out, nobody on. Brett Myers getting ready to hit. And that's outside. Pomerantz, a former All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. This one high in the air to left center. Lowe makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 9-1 is how it ends. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Brett Myers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one missing inside. The wind and the pitch.
Ball. 3-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. To the right side, and that chance handle gets it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Brett Myers. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That misses.
1-1.
And 1-1. And that's down and away. Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. Bases empty, 1 away. Willie Adames stands in. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as...
Bottom of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, way to square that up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Towards first. Takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, the catcher.
1 out, runner at second. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Harper off of first with 2 away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And now it's 1-2.
2-2.
That one the other way. And that should be extra bases. Harper around second, headed for third. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and you'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now it is JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 4 and the Giants nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
The 0-1.
Chapman.
And a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Brett Myers. Always exciting to see him in action, and it sees like he consists. First and second, 1 out. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Brett Myers.
Pitch misses, ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And he chases that one. 2 gone now.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, fight it deep.
1 down, runner at first. And now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. Righty delivers. Line drive. Come on.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
So digging in, Brett Myers. Golden opportunity right here. And ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The Phillies with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
There's the strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that.
And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Devers makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Phillies. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
That one not close. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Nope.
That's inside, and it's 2-1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight.
2 outs, runner at first. Brett Myers now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one almost got him. And another ball. Two outs. And there's the strike.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And there's a ball. The pitch. That one hit to right. Makes the catch. And that is that. And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Chomp. With Chris Singleton. So first and second with one gone. Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Devers to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Through an. So 2 down. Next to hit, Bryce Eldridge.
Number 8.
Here comes the 0-1. Hammer, base hit.
Other than ripping one in.
Brett Myers will hit next.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And that one is inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you.
Now
at first, and here is Devers. And the righty deals. On a line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Save! Just ahead of the tag. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Man at second. That one missed. kicks and fires. That one catches the zone, and now 2-2. That's inside. Kyle Schwarber waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 away with nobody on. And now Bader up to the plate. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, they're all...
Stepping in, Brett Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He swings and fouls one off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Hit in the air, center field. Out number 2. 7-3 is how this one ends.
Let's play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter.
And here it comes.
Schwarber.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Batting second. The shortstop.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Just missed. The Giants up big in this one here in the finale of this 4-game set. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Gets him to chase after that one. To third might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. 3. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A monster shot to right. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side. And that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Marchand at first, 1 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's almost just.
This one ends the final.
Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Cease. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 1 down. Phillies down a run.
1 ball.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Right side, hard hit. Yeah, they get the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers.
Number 7, Brett Myers.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air to left down the line. Santander drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Base is empty with 2 away. Brett Myers digs in now. Fastball for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That one in for a strike. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. And now Oka. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive.
Bottom of the 9th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. The pitch. Swing and he breaks his bat. Jimenez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get you.
And this one finishes with a final.
Play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Chompy with, and here is Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
The right-hander back to work.
That's
a little bit low. Gosman, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he
back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires over to first. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And here is Brett Myers.
Number 7, Brett Myers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
Bases
No
loaded,
strike.
2 down. Here in the second and final game of the series. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
This one in the air. Guerrero gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Brett Myers. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Outside low. 1-1.
1-1.
And a pitch.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Well, 1-run game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Base hit center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about his textbook.
Runner at first with 2 away. Oka next up for the Blue Jays. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Louis Varland.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman getting ready to go.
No,
Just
that's
missed.
down.
And another ball. Kyle
1 strike.
Schwarber on deck for the Phillies. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The pitch. Runner on the go.
1-1.
There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
So the tying run at second. Oh, look at the stop. To first.
Right,
it's
you're
there,
here,
and
you're
that's
here.
a great play. JT Realmuto steps in. 1-2 here. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. So there, he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. And a pitch.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him! One gone here.
Well, big power guy right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Brett Myers now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. The winning run at third, and we're deep into extras. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing, went around. That is strike 2. And another ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's out of field. Out of here. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And the Phillies win it in 12.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Starting on the mound in this one, number 30.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Next offering way off the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fought off foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In the dirt, in there safely, and now a man into scoring position. Backed off the plate that time.
Straightened him up a little bit.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. And now the lefty. Swing and a base hit. Around third. Safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
He was all over that one. Nice
Now
line
back.
drive to the pull
Catcher.
side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Driving, all lasers all day.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And down on strikes. 2 away down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
At the belt and fires. And miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So 2 away with nobody on. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brett Myers. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2-0.
The Phillies up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses. 3-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs. That one hammered center field. Mercer going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins nothing. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
The catcher.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
Now back.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there.
First and third, 2 away. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The Phillies up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Okay.
Next offering is down low. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards. Jump throw across his body. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And he'll shoot. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder,
We go to the 9th, and now Brett Myers. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike. King measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Kyle Stowers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do.
Top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. Perez back to work. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Fly to right his first time. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Outside. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Kyle Schwarber next to bat for Philadelphia. That one's in there. Now 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And that's a strikeout looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
Back here in Miami, ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for Miami, Graham Paulino. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. In the air out to center. Mercer puts it away, and that'll do it. So first and second with one man gone. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
So the tying run at second.
Inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And there's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch
2
down.
balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted.
My dick, go
And
hard.
one
Go,
hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder what if they would have held him. Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ball game, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, man, it's a tough one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. One down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That one misses. And that is ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nope.
Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the mark there. And it's a full count. Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4. First and second. No outs. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Norby toss to second. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play.
Bottom 9. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The pitch. And now it's filled up. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man on second, 2 down. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 8-7.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Tries to get back and save. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
1 run across in the frame so far, and here in extra innings. Runner on the go again, and he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be.
Let's play ball.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and welcome in. Still in the first inning with 2 gone.
Myers.
Brett Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Got all of that one. He hammers one out to center. His second homer this series, and they add on. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed
it. 2 outs, nobody on.
3.
And now for the Marlins, Jacob Mercer. And he deals. And there's a hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brett Myers. The wind and the pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. That one fouled off. And 1-2. And another ball. 2-2 now. In the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. And they tag him out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. The Phillies up by a run here in the third and final game of the series. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. He's in there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. That's back. And gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. The 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Struck him out looking.
The batter.
So 1 out, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Had a good eye there. That's off the mark. And now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
The lefty fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And another ball. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. 11-2 the final tally. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. Brett Myers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Gloves it on the dive, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Phillies strand one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our starting pitcher here today, Zach Wheeler.
The right fielder.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And there's a hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to...
Back here at Citi Field. And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Myers, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is down low.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the right.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Makes the catch, 1 down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. Down the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. 2-2. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And another ball.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia.
Get back.
Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 down, runner at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hey, watch out for us right here. Your turn. Here we go.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Adolis Garcia. 2 on, 1 out. He goes down looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, we got one.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
So 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Trying to send this extra innings. Race to right center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, around second now, going for 3. Not in time, he's safe.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another.
Play ball.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1.
Kyle Schwarber.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber, looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Senga in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Next offering is downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Full count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 out, base is empty. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. To the right side, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. 1-2 now. And they'll do it again.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. 7-2 your final here today for Chris Singleton.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Brett Meyer digs in now.
The center fielder, Brett
The pitch.
Meyer.
In the air, right field. Taylor moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Home team down a run. Here in
Designated
game
hitter.
1 of 2 in the series.
Schwarber.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Out to short. Lindor.
All right, hang on, right there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So runners at the
Now
corners, nobody out. And now it is JT Realmuto. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Brett Myers.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Myers at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses.
Come on, you got
Throw
it.
to third. Save.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
JT Realmuto steps in. Two on, 2 outs. Into center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead at 3-2. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 2 outs. There's a line drive to left field. Myers calls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still tied 3-3. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. McGill back to work. Hit in the air, left field. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Vidal Brujan. The line to kick the pitch. Hard liner. Looks it away for the out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to.
1 out. Runner at second. And now it's Mark Vientos.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
The 2-2. This to center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Fires to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. Known for his late inning heroics. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and we're headed to the 11th. Phillies leave a couple, so no change in the score. Back here, Citizens Bank
Leadoff
Park.
for the
Now
Phillies.
it's the DH,
The designated
Kyle
hitter.
Schwarber.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in
Schwarber.
scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Goes down looking.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
He's trying for third. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Here's Francisco
Now
Lindor.
batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That's out to center field. Myers settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Man, you have to.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Slap the other way, foul. Winning run stands at second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. And just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner.
And we're back. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 2-2. Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes the throw, headed for the plate. Play at the plate, got him.
Well, these guys were trying to take a lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but the defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game tied.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us, along with Chris Singleton. I'm Josh.
Come on now. Here we go.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
Right fielder.
1 out, bases empty.
Taylor.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers pulls that one down. 2 down.
Batting third.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence. And he powers that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
On to the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Off to the Mets. The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of...
2 outs, runner at first.
7.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one off the mark. 3-1. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. And that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second.
Great
2
job
on
right there.
and 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they're up 3-2. So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. And there's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate. But an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. First pitch misses.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next offering upstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Wouldn't chase that time. Edmundo Sosa up next. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be a runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do, and
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. The pitch. That one not close. And now 3-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Phillies down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That misses, and that's ball two. Harper at second with 2 down. Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out looking. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. So 2 on, the 2 away. Now Kyle Schwarber.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Young moving under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now it's even up.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Now
So
back.
2 down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Well, on count, look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. That's the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and they trail it 4-1. First and second, 1 out. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. Arise at second. Turner at first. 1 gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. And the count is even 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Just misses there.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout. And this one, I'd say you're lying if you say you don't.
Play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Choppy
Leading
with
off
Chris
tonight's
Singleton. No score. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter now, James Wood. 2-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back.
Now
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Flied to right his first time. That misses.
No, that's down.
And
Ball.
that is ball 1. Myers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's been on a good. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
One down, Phillies down a run. Way inside, gets away.
Get down, get down, get down.
Save! Myers up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's for good.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Now batting.
So the Nats lineup turns over. And now it's Nunez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the number.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Center fielder,
1 for 3.
7. Brett Myers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Right here.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And your final 4-2.
Play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris Singleton. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
And fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one down the line to second. Abrams. Back to first, safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Batting fifth.
Harper at third. Myers over first with one away. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Squares and gets it down the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play. First and second, one out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 2 on, 1 out. Double steal. That one is hammered. Right field. Wood ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 on, 2 outs.
Come on, go.
That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In the air, right side of the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Please leave a couple.
Now
runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Stop off of first with 2 away. And that one is inside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. The flip to first ends the inning. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nats 1. And now it's Luis Garcia. Runner at first with no outs here.
Garcia.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. The tag out. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. A 1 down. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Stop. Over at first with 1 away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wood makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now back.
Joey Weimer digging in for the Nationals. And that's a base hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 11-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Brett Myers leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of...
Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one way inside. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Langford on his way over and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9.
And a pitch.
Jansen.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The relay. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. One down. JT Realmuto will hit next. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. That's to third. Young tosses the first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Man at second here with 2 away. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 2 outs. To the right side, Berger. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 4. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
That's a laser base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
He's going.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. The switch hitter batting right. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The bat, The designated hitter.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Runner takes off. Soft contact in the air and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Phillies strand 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0. 5-1 is how it ends.
Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Ready to go now, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Throw into third. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers.
For the Phillies, the center fielder,
Rocker back to work. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. It's in and out of his glove, but the throw to first gets it easily, and that's the first out.
batting fifth.
Bottom of the 4th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Rocker back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand has to hurry, and he beats it. He's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. Young. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Runner takes off. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Run scores easily. And the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jock Peterson. And a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed.
So up next, Jake Burger. In the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is.
Brett Myers, the next to hit. He's a guy who does it all. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That misses, and now 3-1. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. And it's second with one away. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Big strikeout there as he works to straight. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extra.